Good day, Philippines, and everyone who's watching the ACE interview. So, welcome na naman po kayo sa panibagong episode ng ating interview ngayong araw. So, para sa lahat ng GCash user na katulad ko, malalaman natin ngayon kung gaano nga ba ka-safe ang ating mga personal information na binibigay sa kanila at sino-sino nga ba yung mga kasama natin ngayon, partner.
That's right, partner. So, kasama natin ngayon, no, live via Zoom, ang ating tatlong guests na si Miss Divine Joy Miranda, Mr. JM Nahera, and Miss Crisbel Tindugan. Sila yung mga IT specialist ng GCash.
Welcome po kayo sa ating ACE interview, Miss Divine and Miss Crisbel and Mr. Nahera sa ating ACE interview. And salamat po sa pagpapaunlak sa amin today to give us more information about GCash. Pero ano nga ba muna si GCash? Miss Divine, para po sa mga hindi pa nakakagamit or hindi pa alam kung ano yung GCash, can you explain it po sa amin lahat para po magkaroon ng idea yung mga nanonood sa atin ngayon?
Ayan, so Miss Mylene and Miss Jasmine, thank you for inviting us dito sa inyong interview. So GCash is the most popular mobile wallet in the Philippines. So meron tayong 76 million registered user ng GCash dito sa ating bansa. And also, ang GCash is allowed to use send and receive money, pay, load, or anything na kailangan natin sa araw-araw. And siguro mapapaisip yung mga viewers natin, ano nga bang purpose ng GCash sa ating bansa? So itong GCash na to is madali siyang magamit. So parang virtual wallet natin siya sa mga taong hindi madalas nagdadala ng wallet, ng pera, or ng cash. Madali itong gamitin kasi isang send mo lang, isang receive mo lang, pwede mo na siyang pambayad ng bills mo, ng Shopee, yung mga naglalasada yung mga nag-online Shopee, pwede mo na siyang magamit. And mas mabilis siya kasi hindi mo na kailangan pang maghanap ng bangko para mag-withdraw o magpapalit ng pera para, alam mo yon, yung mas mapadali yung buhay natin, ganon. So itong GCash na to, ginawa siya para sa mga mabilisang bayad, mabilisang pagbili o mabilisang pagsisend ng money, lalo na sa mga malalayong lugar natin o malalayong pamilya natin like nasa Mindanao, Visayas o saan mang lupalot ng mundo, mas mapapadali tayong mag-send o magpadala ng money. So, ayun. Thank you.
Very well said, Miss Divine. Thank you po. So, ngayon naman, tatanungin natin kung may mga information ba na kinokollect si GCash sa ating mga user. At kung ano-ano ito. Pwede po ba namin ito malaman, Miss Crisbel Tindugan?
That's actually a great question po na ba. Before I answer that, thank you for inviting us, Ms. Mylene, and then Catherine. So, as a GCash user, it is our right to know what are the information from us that GCash is getting. Actually, you can see the fullness on their app, but there are some information they're collecting. Personal information such as your full name, date of birth, gender, nationality, addresses, legal IDs, and contact information. They also collect your financial information such as your bank account details, transaction history, loan and insurance details. And aside from that, you can also collect device information such as your operating system, whether you're using iOS, you're using Android. They also collect your mobile network location and your data usage. Lastly, they collect voluntary information such as feedback from when you are answering some surveys and other forms of communication. And I know most of our users may think that this is actually too many information that they're getting. And I promise that it's very good. You may find the full list by going to their app, and then with the help of it will show you the privacy policy notice on their app, or you can locate that you can search it on the website.
Ang dami palang information na kinukulit ng GCash, no? So, follow-up question ko lang, Ms. Tindugan, no? Ano po ba yung gamit or saan nagagamit yung information na binibigay naming mga user na kinukulit ng GCash?
That's actually another big question because this is really important. Did you know na maraming pinagagamitan sa GCash ng mga information na kinukuha nila sa mga users nito? Here are some of what GCash do with the information they got from these. So, GCash may share the data with its parent company, the Mint, subsidiaries, and now and service delivery purposes. They also provide the information to service providers and business partners. So, third-party service providers that assist with various operations such as payment processing, customer service, data analytics, marketing, and IT services. Business partners that offers products and service through GCash or collaborate on promotional activities such as Grab, Shopee, and Account. GCash is also sharing the information with regulatory and legal authorities, so government agencies, regulators, and law enforcement officials when required to comply with legal obligations such as fraud prevention, anti-money laundering, and other regulatory requirements. So they also share the information with credit bureaus and especially financial institutions. So credit reporting agencies to assess if the account is creditworthiness or for other credit-related services. So for bank and financial institutions to make transactions, account linking, or providing financial services. GCash sometimes share the information with marketing and advertising partners. So, third-party advertisers and marketing partners to deliver targeted advertisement and marketing communication to each individual or each user of the GCash. That's only if the user consented to such sharing. Then, aside from that, GCash is sharing your information with the other GCash users. This is to ensure that you can make peer-to-peer transactions such as sending money to GCash or paying bills or loading yourself as what mentioned by Mr. Binavali. So, to make it short, you can rest assured that your information is being used for providing the best service for the user. Again, you may find the full details under their privacy policy notes.
That's good to know. Thank you, Ms. Tinggugan. So, since kanina po nasabi niyo na yung mga information na kinakollect ni GCash is sinashare niya sa other third parties. So, sino po ba yung mga third parties niya? Maaari po ba naming malaman, Mr. Nahera?
Hello everyone. Actually, GCash takes your privacy seriously and work hard to protect your personal information. They do share some of your data and with third parties, but for only specific reasons like service providers. They work with other companies to help process transactions, provide customer support, or enhance security. So these partners use your data only to do their job for GCash and are required to keep your information confidential. And the next one is legal requirements. Sometimes GCash may need to share your data with authorities if required by law. Overall, GCash make sure na yung data na binabahagi o share nila ay properly handled at ginagamit ng para sa mga layunin na yun. That's all.
Thank you for that, Mr. Nahera. No? Ayun na nga, mas alam na natin ngayon kung ano-ano yung mga information na kinukulit ng GCash and kung paano nila ginagamit yun nang hindi nako-compromise yung ating user's privacy.
That's right, partner. So, si GCash talaga is a good finance app since lahat sa Pilipinas ngayon ay merong GCash at halos lahat tayo gumagamit nito. May mga suggestion ka ba na pwede pang i-improve ni GCash, partner? May naisip ka ba?
Meron, partner, pero actually easy to use na si GCash. Pero I think mas better para sa mga matatanda and para dun sa mga taong malalabo yung mata, kung malalaki, kung meron silang tinatawag na customizable text titles, no? Kasi medyo maliliit yung mga letters doon kapag nag-fill up tayo. So, baka mahirapan yung mga nag-fill up, no? Kagaya ng mother ko, nahirapan siya on my personal experience. So, kailangan talaga just meron ganun. Ikaw, partner, may naisip ka ba?
Since nahirapan din yung, gaya ng sabi mo, partner, nahirapan yung mother mo sa paggamit nito ng GCash. So, I think, pwede rin siguro silang gumawa ng option like voice command para hindi na rin mahirapan yung mga matatandang GCash user sa pagta-type. Kumaga, sasabihin na lang nila, i-voice command na lang nila yung mga transaction na gagawin nila sa app na to. Meron ka pa bang naisip, partner? Yes.
Ganda nung naisip mo, partner. No? So, naisip ko din sa customer support nila. Kasi nakita ko na konti lang yung nakalagay doon sa fax nila. Kapag sinindot mo si chat with VG, konti lang yung fax na nakalagay doon. So, I think much better kung mas madami yung fax na nakalagay doon para mas malesen yung pag-submit ng ticket doon sa app nila. May naisip ko pa ba?
Wala na, partner. Parang nasuggest na natin nata lahat yung dapat isuggest. So, thank you po sa ating mga guests today at maraming salamat po sa interview na to ngayon.
Once again, thank you po ulit sa ating mga GCash representative kay Ms. Miranda, kay Ms. Tindugan, and kay Mr. Nahera. And also, sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, for sure, madami na naman kayong natutunan. And para mas maging updated kayo, not just in technology, but in other ways, mas marami kayong malalaman, tutok lang po kayo sa ACE, and see you on our next interview next week.
Thank you, guys.